Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a new take on Gem Knights. Gem Knights are an archetype I like to revisit, just to kick the wheels, see how they're doing whenever they get new support. Obviously, they're usually 30 card, grass is greener, first turn KO cheese decks. Even now, even after the nerf, they're still going to be able to do that. Maybe not as consistently, but they're still going to be able to. So that's not what this deck is trying to do. What we're trying to do today, we're trying to stick to 20 cards. We're just trying to use their unique toolbox of fusions. And yeah, just run it 20 cards. We're using Spell Specialist to make sure we're pulling our Gem Knight fusion as much as possible. So all you need is 5 spell cards and then it'll activate the 5 spell cards we have. Oh, 5 spell cards with different names. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're using 3 Gem Knight fusion obviously, so we're getting that the most. We're using 1 unexpected die. We're using 1 fusion sage, which will let us search a poly. We're using 1 poly and power the guardians. So as you can see, we have 5 fusions. This is pretty much another monster, and then this is just a good spell card we can splash onto anything. So it's pretty straightforward. We're trying to use this new monster. Think of him as like a bridge to another fusion, and then we use his effect. So it's like you would fusion this guy and then have another fusion waiting to use him as one of the materials, and then you'll get his effect, which will let you target and return 1 card your opponent controls to the hand just for fusing him, just for using him as a fusion material. So it's pretty cool. I don't know, it's new, like it's not strong. I think at the end of the day, 30 cards, grass is greener, still stronger for Gem Knights. They're essentially just beaters with some fringe effects to fall back on. You're not really doing it consistently, but it's pretty cool. The little tiny combo of Aquamarine's effect into another fusion is pretty cool. And we're getting it off because we have 4 normal Gem Knights. So we're using Garnet to get part of Citrine. We're using Tourmaline to get part of Prismara, yeah. And then we're obviously using Sapphire, one of the new cards, to get Aquamarine, another new card. And then Lapis, just because she's a rock and a Gem Knight, very useful and normal. So depending on what you want to bring out, if you want to bring out the Aquamarine, if you want to bring out the Citrine, or if you want to bring out the Prismaz, how do you say that? Prismara? If you want to bring out the Prismara, you would bring your Thunder, your Aquamarine, or your Pyro. Very useful with unexpected die. Very useful with Gem Armadillo. He's the whole reason I'm even trying to use this deck. This card is normal summon. You can add 1 Gem Knight monster from your deck to your hand. So think of this as 4 searches for either of these boys, and they give us the unique Gem Knights. They give us the Prismora. They give us Aquamarine. So a good play would be Gem Knight fusion into an Aquamarine, then bring your Gem Knight fusion back, Gem Knight fusion again into Prismara using the Aquamarine as just the Thunder type, or be the Gem Knight monster, and you use this as a Thunder type. So you get to return 1 card to your hand. Now you have Prismora on the field, who's also going to be destroying face-up cards. So it's pretty cool, little mini combos. We're getting pretty consistent with Spell Specialist. It does make us very consistent with our fusions. So like I said, it's essentially a beater that works really fast, has good comeback material, lots of plays, pretty fun. I wouldn't suggest running this over the 30 cards. Like I said, I just like to check it out, see if it's getting viable, see if changes have made it different. It's not too different, still just a little tricky little beater. It's okay, guys, but I hope you enjoyed the replays nonetheless, and thanks for watching. Okay, so we're fighting a Yusei. He is 6 Samurai. You're not going to be able to tell by this replay, but I'll explain in a moment. So I'm going to show you the basic little combo we got with the new Gem Knight cards, and he's a little bridge. So as you can see, we have our Armadillo. He's going to give us the specificity we need. He's a 3-set. We summon the Armadillo, bring out our boy Sapphire, get the fusion started. We're gonna use an immediate, we got all our normal monsters, I just noticed that. So we use Aquamarine, bring back our Gem Knight fusion. We're gonna use Aquamarine as part of the material we want, just to bring out a Zirconia. That's gonna return his monster to the hand. It had to have been a a Fuma. So as a Fuma, he probably had some World Legacy, maybe a dual wield under there, just waiting for the Fuma to get destroyed. But sadly for him, the Fuma got returned to hand, and he got OTK'd. Great stuff, guys. Okay, fighting an Esperosa, he gets Heavy Starter, I think, would be the only really relevant skill I see him with. Let's take a look. Spell Specialist, always helping us out. Get our Fusion Sage. We got Sapphire and Armadillo. Fighting a 6 Sam. He's got an Enshi and a I think it's Grandmaster is what the name of that is. Yeah, Grandmaster. So we only are working with Poly right now. Good thing we did not face a Shien. We're gonna bring out our Zirconia. Way too high for a 6 Sam to deal with. We misplay here, putting our boy in attack with his 0 attack. Clearly a misplay. We use our Armadillo to search another Obsidian, because we already have our vanilla boys, so we're okay. We hit the Enshi, then we gotta stop attacking. Really didn't want to put him in attack, obviously, so he gets hit for some damage. Now he gets to kill our Armadillo, but Zirconia is still forever too strong. Now we get our Gem Knight Fusion. Things are really gonna get started. We get a Citrine. We also used an Obsidian, so Obsidian's effect is gonna bring us another boy back. Probably our 1900, so we're pretty beefy. 3 beefy monsters. We're gonna really make sure we get rid of the Enshi with the Citrine. Then Zirconia has no problem over the Grandmaster. We try for lethal with our Garnet, but he uses Return of the 6 Sam to bring back the Grandmaster, but he leaves at the end turn. 2 cards left. He had nothing that could overcome us. Another 6 Sam victory, guys. Cool stuff. Okay, fighting a Crowler, so a lot of these duels are going to be real fast. Crowler could be Ancient Gears, he could be beat down, we never know. Going second, which is absolutely fantastic for this deck. You don't really want to go first at all. Spell Specialist really helps the consistency of this deck. Oh, this is an early replay, so I replaced this Thunder and this Aqua with our normal, the literally vanilla Thunder and vanilla Aqua, the brand new Aqua we got, so it's sort of the same. Here we're gonna go with our Zirconia. Obsidian's gonna send our Thunder back to our hand. We get Floodgated. That's okay, we're still gonna special our Thunder, get our Gem Knight Fusion right back. Now we're gonna use our Floodgated monster as fuel to get a second Zirconia out, so we're not worried. That's why you get Zirconia twice in the extra deck, because he's just your most useful monster. He's so easy to summon. 2900. We get Sphere Career mode though, so we only hit him with the little guys. He's got 1100. Does not top deck something he needs and has to scoop, guys. Cool stuff. Okay, fighting a Yugimoto, whatever you want to call it. Going first. You do not want to go first with this deck. Oh, why did I even save this? So this is an Exodia deck. We have not a good hand. We use our Armadillo to search our boy Sapphire. He's the one who really gets you going. We're going to use our Polymerization. So he's a pretty good start. Oh wait, we use Zirconia. So a better first turn. I guess Zirconia with Power of the Guardians isn't too bad. But a better first turn could have been Aquamarine just sitting there in defense. This guy is a Red Eyes Fusion Exodia card, so I probably didn't even notice he was Exodia by the time I do this replay. Brings out his Slash Dragon, sets in defense because we're too big, has to scoop, Turbo Exodia decks, Fusions can't get over our own Power of the Guardians. Very cool stuff there. Okay, here we are fighting a Bandit Keith. They are usually just Switcheroo and Neos of some sort. They can get creative with like Bandit and Baggy Sleeves on Bandit Keys, but you don't usually see that. So Spell Specialist goes off for us. We got 1 Fusion card, 2 monsters, and a Power of the Guardian. Thank goodness for Fusion Sage. Now when I'm using Poly, I like to really commit to the field, because we don't get our Gem Knight Fusion follow-ups, obviously. So we're gonna Poly into our biggest lady, Lady Brilliant Diamond with the fat booty, 3400. Lapis Lazuli's gives us our Thunder back. We're going to use Power of the Guardians on Brilliant Diamond. normal summon our Thunder, use Brilliant Diamond's effect to bring out any fusion monster we want. We bring out Citrine. Citrine ignores card effects, so we would have stopped a flip effect, we would have stopped that back row. Swing with our Brilliant Diamond, he only has 100 life left, almost an OTK. He's gonna switcheroo, sends his card back, uses a Diamond Core, brings out an Ice. Thankfully for us, he only has 2 cards in his hand, so he tries to hit Brilliant Diamond once. He's stopped, hits her twice, now she's dead, uses 80 Changer on our Citrine, but the boy's got the big old D, he's at 1950, blocking the Ice. Now he just swings at the Ice, not afraid of back row, plenty of damage, very cool stuff. So it's a little more, you know, this is obviously a smaller Gem Knight deck. It's trying to use Aquamarine, it's trying to use Citrine, it's trying to use Prismara, all those lesser Gem Knights, I guess you could say, that don't really contribute to the first turn KO. Using them here, they're more battle ready kind of thing, they're not just trying to cheese your opponent. But essentially this just boils down to a beatdown deck, just a Unga Bunga deck, guys. Summoning strong monsters and swinging with them. So there's not that much depth to it. There are some sneaky effects, like I said, with the Aquamarine combo, very cool. But other than that, probably stick to the 30 card gems. As long as we keep getting new support, we'll keep coming back and trying to see if there's new ways. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the replays. Thanks a lot.